You know that moment? It turns your stomach, it pushes your shoulders and your head down into a shrug. Somebody has picked up God's name or the scriptures to diminish you, to tell you what God is really about, to outright reject that you are created in the image of God. It may not even be directed at you. Maybe it's directed at another person in front of you. At times, you may even ask yourself if you're being too sensitive or if it even really happened. You know that moment? You shake your head, you look towards the door, maybe you even stand up to leave. Then you remember that the loudest voices that surround God today are often the cruelest voices, stuck in notions of how things are supposed to be. A feeling grows inside you, and then you are sure that the loudest voices have to be the kindest, most loving, most caring voices. The loudest voices have to bring light to all of this darkness. If you leave, you remove your voice from the center. And my dear sibling, we know your voice belongs at the center. You realize that God is with you and calling your voice to be louder, not clinging out incoherently, but loud enough so we can all find our way together. Queer Faith is a storytelling project for hope and encouragement. It's a space to tell the stories of what God is doing through our queer brown bodies. It's a space to share the miracles God is performing in our lives, through our lives. It's a space where we sit together boldly with the truth that we are queer and we are faithful. And when we stand, it's not to leave the room, but it's so that people can hear us better. Queer Faith acknowledges that there is far too much death in the world, and what we need is some life, a resurrection of hope, grace, and the promises we all receive from our loving God. I'm Joseph, the pastor of Adore LA, a queer community of faith experiencing God in unconventional ways. It's a community for us and the people who love us, who want to adore God alongside of us. This is our project, but the stories are yours. Adore will be releasing Queer Faith videos with these stories every Wednesday, so keep an eye out for them. Even better, go over to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and hit the little bell so you get notifications of when we are releasing a new video. The people sharing the stories are queer faith leaders from all over, maybe even somewhere near you, and they are just so, maybe it's better for you to find out for yourself. Blessings.
The essence of God is love. I don't understand why there's hate towards me and towards people like me and people that look like me and don't look like me.
We can really transform the church into something that is really life-giving.
They can try to kill us and harm us and tell us that we're wrong and stand on street corners and protest funerals, but we belong to each other. At the end of the day, we have a family.
We walk in tandem. We need allies who will speak up.
So many of us think that we can do it all by our own and we can heal, and we probably can, but do we need to? Absolutely not.
This is Queer Faith, Adore LA's video storytelling project.